What's going on? It's Sheev the Wise. Happy Wednesday, everybody. What's up, Ben Friel? What's up, Tim? What up, Jedi Mike? And what's good, Legion Gaming? Much love to everybody that's in the chat right now. We got some Star Wars to talk about. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? It is Sheev the Wise, and of course, we have some Star Wars news to talk about. I was wondering what the heck we were going to probably stream about today, and as I'm going about my day, I see a report from Nick Santos over at Thaat Hashtag Show on a rumored Finn series, and I thought, interesting. I remember at one point John Boyega had talked about not really wanting to play Finn again, and then, he seemingly cleared things up with Disney, and now he was open to it again at some point, and now we're getting rumors that he is going to have his own show as the character of Finn. Now, this is really cool, and I will get into this. I know not everyone probably thinks this is great. I know a lot of these sequel dislikers probably aren't too happy about this or really care about it, but I think it's really cool. John Boyega is a very cool actor. I think he does pretty solid work in the prequels portraying the character of Finn, regardless of if you like the character or not. I actually really enjoyed Finn's character in the first movie, The Force Awakens. I thought John did a great job, and I'm excited. A show with him could be really interesting. Let's get into it, though. So here is the report from Thaat Hashtag Show, posted by Nick Santos, our good homie over there on Twitter, and it is titled Finn Prequel/Sequel Star Wars Series in the Works for Disney Plus. And of course, this is a rumor, as it says, a rumor watch. Yes, this is a rumor. There's no validity really behind this other than what Thaat Hashtag Show is reporting, but I feel like they've been getting a lot of stuff right lately, and we have been covering them for a while. We also got the report for the Inquisitor show from Thaat Hashtag Show, so they do some really, really good stuff over there. So it says here that, yes, Professor Hulk and Nick Santos dropping some knowledge. Says this week we can share that it appears John Boyega's Finn may be getting an upcoming Disney Plus series. It had previously been announced that the J.D. Dillard and Matt Owens, the two of them were working on a Star Wars film. We covered this a little while ago as well, as we had heard a few other movies for Star Wars were potentially being in the works, including Taika Waititi's movie, this J.D. Dillard rumored project, and then, of course, the project that White Shug, our homie over there at Marvel, Kevin Feige, is reportedly working on as well. So it appears that this J.D. Dillard film is now becoming a Disney Plus series that is going to be focused on Finn. I think that's pretty cool. It says more details on the Finn series from Disney. The plot is light. We don't obviously know much. If it is true that this is going to be a thing, it's probably in the very early stages of it. But it would likely follow his, some of his backstory, including in how he came to be in the First Order. It would show where the character is going in post Rise of the Skywalker world. The plot in the future will have ties to and share a villain with his past, although no further info is available at this time. So I think it is possible that maybe Finn and the other girl that they meet that was formerly a stormtrooper in the Rise of Skywalker, maybe they have similar family, or there's some ties and they go on some hunt to find out who their family was in this show, or something along those lines. Maybe they go along with Lando as well, and maybe it'll tie into what we eventually see in the Lando show. I think it would be really cool. Star Wars connects in a lot of different ways, and even though I wasn't a big fan of the sequels, I do think, honestly, a John Boyega Finn show would be a little bit interesting. I would be interested in it, at least. What do y'all think, though? It says there's no word on if Daisy Ridley and Oscar Isaac are being sought to reprise their roles, but Boyega returning isn't that big of a surprise. The story comes on the heels of the actor recently acknowledging that he would be open to returning to Star Wars, which we obviously just talked about. So that is all pretty interesting stuff. Let's head back into the lair and then talk about it a little. What is y'all saying though? Bird Church, how you doing, my guy? Quentin Lee says, I thought Boyega was done with Disney. At one point, I believe he kind of was. From what we had heard, he was pretty done with Disney, and it seemingly was so that he had a talk with some of the people over at Lucasfilm, and at the end of this talk, he was very open to playing the role again somehow. Maybe they told him, we'll pay you the big bucks or something. Who knows? The world is trending in this Disney Plus and streaming services. It seems like movies have not been doing great so far in 2021, but it is possible maybe John Boyega and his agent have seen this and saw the opportunity to be part of a Disney Plus series, which those things are killing it right now. So I can imagine John Boyega saw big money and potentially doing a series, and maybe it'll last multiple seasons, and that would be a good way for him to earn an income and play an awesome character that I think many fans would be interested in at least seeing again. Scrappy Coco says, if there is somewhat story that can be expanded upon, kind of has to be clean slate for future it's Finn's. Yeah, exactly. One of my biggest problems with the sequel trilogy, and we won't get into too much of that, is just the treatment of the Finn character. I think John Boyega maybe had a little bit of an issue as well. During The Force Awakens, we see the scenes with him with Anakin's lightsaber, and he ends up losing that battle, and then Rey gets the saber and everything, and then I feel like from that point on, like, his character became more of a background or auxiliary character to Rey's character. And I definitely think they tried to do more justice to him in Rise of Skywalker, hinting that he could potentially have Force abilities. I think maybe if we see a background of who his parents were, maybe even Mace Windu or something. Not that all black people in the galaxy are connected. I'm just saying, like, it's a big galaxy. But maybe he's related to Mace. Maybe he's related to Billy D. Williams' character Lando. Who knows, man? It'd be really cool to see what his lineage is and how he has these Force abilities. Obviously, he could just be a no one like Rey was for a single movie, but I'd be interested in any of it, man. I think it'd be really cool. What do you guys think, though? He was strong in The Last Jedi. Yeah, he's cool. I guess he was cool in The Last Jedi, man. Finn Jedi Academy? Oh yeah, that'd be dope. If it's Finn we saw in the Colin Trevorrow DOTF script, then this could be cool. That's how Finn should have been. How he should have been portrayed. I mean, first of all, John Boyega portrayed him the only way he could. But by the writers, maybe, yes. They could have done a better job with him, I agree. Lando spreading that seed around, no. Fair enough. He might be the dad of the other stormtrooper girl, so who knows? Who knows? My man, what up, Star Wars News? How are you, my guy? How's it going? I just posted all servers. Thank you, Jedi Mike. Much love. Before we get too deep into this live stream, if you guys are enjoying yourselves, make sure to smash the like button for me and subscribe as well if you have not already. We're going to be doing a lot more live streams and cool Star Wars content going forward, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more awesome Star Wars content just like this. What else is we thinking about this, though? What else is we thinking about for it? Because, I mean, it's not obviously like super big news, but I mean that changes things too for the future of Star Wars. We were thinking, I was thinking we were gonna get a J.D. Dillard film, and now it appears that we're getting a J.D. Dillard series. So maybe this is a replacement for Rangers of the New Republic. Maybe this is just opening a new movie slot for the next like 3 to 5 years. Who knows? Like this could mean a lot for the future of Star Wars, to be honest. Like, we don't really know much going beyond 2022 other than, you know, Ahsoka series. If it doesn't come out in 2022, it's probably coming 2023. We know a few movies here and there, but we don't really know much in terms of what's coming after 2023. So I'd be interested to see, if in this November investor call that we've been hearing about, if we find out a little bit more of the future of Star Wars. Star Wars News says we should save this conversation for another time. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Join Vader's Lair Discord server. Yes, if you guys have not already, Tim has just put the Discord server into the chat, and we're gonna pin the message so you guys can join if you would be interested. We're gonna be doing a giveaway through the Discord at 500 subscribers, where you will have a chance of winning one of the 5 Bad Batch Funko Pops. So if you want to be in on that and potentially win one of those Funkos, make sure to join the Discord in the link that Tim has posted into the chat. Jedi Mike says we could see the kids of people Tarkin stole, stormtroopers, maybe connected it to the transition from Bad Batch. It is possible. That is possible. What's up, Star Wars MCU OG? Welcome in. Hey, by the way, much love to you, Tim. Thank you for being a fantastic moderator around here and helping out big time. Everybody give some love to Tim, because that is my brother. We love Tim over here at the Lair. That guy is a great dude. How is Finn snatched away from his home? Where does that fall in the Mandoverse? Interesting question. I'm gonna guess that it's probably in the next 5 to 10 years that would potentially happen. I don't think Finn was probably taken as an infant, but probably at the very young age of like 2 to 5 years old. And who knows, man? Like, I'd be interested to see like what the First Order did to snatch up these kids. It's pretty wild. Who's this MCU guy? Oh, what you talking about? John Boyega? What you talking about, Star Wars News? You all over the place tonight, man. Birdchurch says, I really liked Finn in Force Awakens, but thought his character was let down in the writing for the next 2 films. I agree 100%, Birdchurch. 100% agree. Happy early birthday to Star Wars MCU OG! Whoa! Hey, did you guys see that Star Wars Visions trailer? Oh man, I haven't really had a chance to talk about it. I did post the trailer on my YouTube, so if you guys are interested in watching it, it is in the Vader's Lair YouTube channel. You can go find it. But wow, was that freaking fantastic. Oh my gosh, they should have led with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Star Wars Visions, for me, like, I was hyped for it initially because I thought anime and Star Wars would just be a really, really cool mix. I love anime. I love Star Wars. I feel like they have a similar way of telling stories in some aspects. I think, honestly, from the start, I thought anime would do justice for Star Wars. It would know how to create a Star Wars story in a way. So now, yeah, much love to you, Tim. So now we get a trailer finally, after the last trailer was literally just some artwork and them talking about it. Now we actually have some footage, and oh man, is it freaking fantastic looking. Like, it looks amazing. I've always been a huge fan of animation. I've been a huge fan of Lucasfilm animation ever since I was a kid. So I was like never really expecting to see Star Wars in any other like way than the animators at Star Wars created. So now that we're seeing an anime version of it and the trailer for it, dang, I got the anime feels, I got the Star Wars feels from it. It was such a perfect marriage like I hoped it would potentially be. And I'm so excited now for September 22nd when Star Wars Visions officially drops. They're going to be dropping all 9 of the stories, I believe, at once. And I plan on doing a watch party for them over here at the Lair. So if you guys are interested in watching those Star Wars Visions episodes, we will be doing watch parties for them. And we will be breaking them down and talking about them as we go. Much love, Tim! Man, I would love a canon anime. Star Wars news. Dude, imagine if this gets a lot of attention and a lot of people check out Star Wars Visions, and from that we eventually get a canon anime Star Wars. That would be awesome, dude. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope, future Star Wars creators are inspired by the things that anime is going to do with this. Obviously, there's a little bit of stuff that's out there, so that because it's not canon and they were able to do whatever they wanted with the stories. Like, we see like bendy lightsabers, it seems, or like light whips almost. We see like an umbrella lightsaber that's like deflecting all the bolts. Like the Ninth Jedi, or I think it's the Ninth Jedi, whichever one is tied into the creators that did the Batman Ninja movie and all those like really cool animated anime like versions of Batman and stuff. Like, they did artwork for that, and they created an episode for Visions, and it looks fantastic. That one's been the one I'm probably been most like anticipating in terms of looks and like characters. But wow, did it look really, really interesting and cool in that Star Wars Visions trailer. Jedi Mike says Visions anime goes with the original Clone Wars episodes with that original artist. Yeah, dude, I get exactly what you're saying. I can't think of the dude's name right now. I want to say Kurosawa, and that's obviously not what it is. Gosh, what was the name? Hold on. He did Samurai Jack, so yeah, I totally know what you're talking about. Targovsky. I thought about it right as I looked it up. I think his name is Targovsky. Developed by Genndy Targovsky. Yeah, that dude does really cool artwork, and they definitely kind of did some stuff kind of off of it. And because it's anime, it does have similar vibes and feels to it. So I definitely agree with you, Jedi Mike. I think that was really cool. Tartakovsky? Yeah, Tarkin. Samurai Jack creator. Exactly. Burchurch says, I'm reading the Bane trilogy right now, and I'm picturing Dave Bautista as Bane. If there's a film trilogy show about Bane, who would you want to be cast? Interesting. I feel like I want to see Dave Bautista in more roles before I see him in a Star Wars role, but that's just my opinion. I think Dave Bautista is a cool dude. I don't know. I like Dave Bautista, but I don't know if I would want him to play Bane. I have to read the Darth Bane trilogy myself, but I know the character. I know that he created the Rule of Two. Like, I know a lot of Bane's story, but in terms of who I would want to play him, that's tough. I think someone of that build definitely, like, I feel like John Cena could play that role, but he's like, he would need to wear the helmet. But even that, like, I feel like Dave Bautista is a better casting choice too. Like, I don't know. I'm not as good with casting, but I like that. Jedi Mike says the streaming guy commercials with Dave are funny. Yeah, those are hilarious. Star Wars News says, speaking of Bane trilogy, check out the short I just dropped. Events of the thought bomb might have been changed in Rebels. Huh. I'll check that out, Star Wars News, for sure. Jedi Mike says, Batista was cool for a second. Blade Runner 2024. I haven't even seen it. Haven't even seen it yet. You know, we could talk about this Grief Karga news this week too. You know, we have a few more streams and videos to get through. I definitely need to edit some videos after this. I don't know, man. There's, other than this awesome like Finn news and just, you know, the Visions trailer dropping, like we've been getting kind of spoiled this week as a fandom, but like it's all been kind of minor things. Like the trailer definitely was big. It's epic. It's cool. I cannot wait for Visions. You know, the Finn news is just a rumor, but it is pretty interesting stuff. But it's nothing major so far this week. You know, we did also get on Monday the hint to Mount Tantus and what's going on the planet of Wayland for the Empire. So we have all of this stuff kind of going on this week in Star Wars, and it's pretty cool stuff to see. Mando news, there's some stuff that Grief Karga was talking about, or Grief Karga, the Grief Karga actor, can't think of his name now either, the dude that directed an episode. He was talking about how he's going to be back in Mando 3, and then he's going to be directing an episode as well. So that's pretty cool to see. And they're about a month out of shooting. So the other day we talked about how Kenobi was just about wrapped, and it all kind of makes sense right now. Like, Kenobi is probably finishing this month. They're probably going to be done within the next 2 weeks or so. And then they talked about how Mando 3 is probably going to be starting this September, which is interesting. And it probably means they're going to be shooting until maybe the beginning of next year, if not right at around December or November time. So they'll probably be shooting a couple months, just like Kenobi did. And Kenobi is going to be ending, so it makes sense that Kenobi would end filming, and then obviously right as Kenobi ends, we go straight into Mando 3 shooting. And before that, we had like apparently 7 months of Book of Boba Fett shooting. So maybe they're just starting the Mando shooting, but they already did some scenes that they had with the Boba Fett cast there. But I definitely think, it's good news that Mando 3 is going to be shooting, and that Kenobi is just about done. And I think Kenobi will hopefully fall just around the spring kind of area, right around Celebration and May the 4th, probably just after all that stuff. We'll probably get like trailers during those events, and then Mando might not even come out till after spring, towards the fall, end of the year. We could even get it around December, which would kind of suck, but maybe we end up getting Ahsoka, a couple months after that. That would be really cool. Bert Church says, do you think Grogu will appear in Mando Season 3? I do 100% for sure. I definitely think Grogu has been rumored to be in the Book of Boba. So I definitely think he's going to be in Mando Season 3. Vision's trailer was amazing, says Birch Church. I'm liking the Grievous style character with the several lightsabers. Isn't that sick? I thought it was dope too. She had like 6 arms that looked like. Maybe they're like animatronic, but it's cool. Star Wars News says, I'm hoping Luke, I know what you mean, was featured in the sequels. Possibly. That'd be wild. Huh. So you think it was the clone of Luke that was Jake Skywalker? It was Jake Skywalker, wasn't it? Kenobi hype. That's pretty funny. Heir to the Empire folded into Filoniverse, says Jedi Mike. I definitely think so. They're gonna take at least elements from it. Jedi Mike says, what do you think of Nerd Theory Mount Tantus Theory? I didn't even fully hear it, but it'd be cool. I think Sabaoth is definitely possible, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know. I need it though. I need the awesome Star Wars content. I need it now. We're probably going to do a shorter stream today, just because I have a little bit of a headache at the moment, and there isn't actually as much as like it feels like there is. Like, there's a lot going on, but at the same time, like, it's nothing big. Like I said, like, it's just cool things to know. What else is we talking about though before we head out of here? Any other questions you guys want to ask Sheev? We all, I guess I'll plug myself, Sheev the Wise, Instagram right here. Obviously, subscribe to Vader's Lair since you're here, and definitely smash the like button if you're enjoying it. And then check out Vader's Lair Twitter as well. We do a lot of we're kind of active on Twitter. I like the Twitter area, so check me out over there. Bird Church says, looking forward to some Tuscan Raiders in Kenobi. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ewan has already talked about how he saw like stormtroopers for the first time and realized, when he was filming for the prequels that he never filmed with the stormtroopers. So I definitely think Tuscans are on the table too, and hopefully we can get some, flashbacks to him and Anakin in the Clone Wars, maybe even with Ahsoka and maybe Rex and Cody, and we could see, a live action version of Clone Wars with Ewan and Hayden. That would be so cool. Hardest working Star Wars dude in LA, for real, for real. Sheep the Wise. I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that one, Mike. In terms of Star Wars dude, like, Burbank is down the street from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that create these stories are in LA. So I don't know if I'm the hardest working dude, but I definitely love me some Star Wars. And in terms of Star Wars YouTube content in LA, I'm definitely pushing work. Pushing work out. Much love to you, Jedi Mike. Thank you. Star Wars News says Kanan Jarrus going to be Sabaoth role. Whoa, that's interesting. Will we get like Freddie Prinze Jr.? Because I don't know about all that. Bird Church says after season 2 episode 1, I think Tuscans will be portrayed as good in Kenobi. It's possible, and maybe he'll see like a different view of them because of what Anakin did to them, and maybe, like, I don't even know if he fully knows about that, but like maybe he'll have a different view of them. I like your thought there, Bird Church. They weren't very kind to some of the settlers, and that is a very different time period potentially. So who knows exactly, but I would love to see a continued, good portrayal of the Tuscans. I liked it. I actually loved that in Mando 3. I like that they gave them their own, version of it, sign language and a form of communication, made them more human in a way, other than they're animals and I slaughtered them like animals. Like, no, they're people too, Anakin. There's I'm a person and my name is Tuscan. Star Wars News says Freddie Prinze will be perfect for angry Kanan. Plus, he was trained by George, so he knows this stuff. Fair enough. Fair enough. And angry Freddie would definitely, it would definitely work, right? Jedi Mike says, I still got that book to give you, and we need the nerdy Shang-Chi IMAX meetup. Universal City Walk. Bang, chicka, bang, bet. We'll see. I'm a busy guy these days. That's about it, though. There's not much else to go on, really, in terms of this Finn story. I think it's really cool. I will update you guys as we learn more. That hashtag show does report some pretty good stuff. I'm excited to see, the Inquisitor show they talked about eventually come into play. Hopefully we get this we actually get this Finn show as well. I think they definitely have a lot of rights to wrong in terms of that character in a way. I don't know though. I want to see a lot more of this type of stuff, man. Like, I'm happy to see new Star Wars content being talked about and being apparently put into the works. It's awesome to see. Give me all the Star Wars content that Sheep can handle, man. Much love to y'all, though. If you enjoyed this, definitely smash the like button. Subscribe for more awesome Star Wars content like this. And may the Force be with you always. Much love, guys. Peace. Yo, this Book of Boba Fett hype is starting to build. Give me some Book of Boba. I can't wait for visions in the Book of Boba, man. This is really the year of Boba Fett in a way, and I can't wait for it, man. Give me Book of Boba. Peace out, y'all. Much love. May the Force be with you guys.